There we go. All right. All right, thank you. If you're just joining us, I think I was having some computer issues and now we're good. All right, sorry for the delay. Okay, so I already did this whole spiel, not realizing I wasn't online. So, hello. Hope everyone is well. Happy Monday, or whatever day it is that you are watching this. Um, okay, so we are having some big spikes with the Schumans again. I really haven't been paying much attention to it until the last couple of days. I saw it come across, and we had these big, huge bands of white again. It seems like they've calmed down today. However, if over the last couple of days you were feeling a little off, excuse me, your balance was off, I was having trouble sleeping because I felt like my body was just vibrating from head to toe. And then we've had some big solar storms. And tonight, which is October 6th, we have the full moon. It's a super moon, which means that it is closest to the earth than it's been all year. It's also the hunter's moon. And so this is all about, which kind of falls perfectly when we are going to talk about our throat chakra today, in letting go of the old stuff. Having gratitude for the harvest, but we need to let go of the old to make way for the new. And why I say this is perfect for the throat chakra is because a lot of us are holding a lot of old words that have been said or haven't been said, that were said harshly or were not received in the way that we had hoped. And so I talk about the throat chakra being the smallest of our chakras. It sits right in the little hollow of the throat there. It may be the smallest, but it is the one that probably gives people the most problems. It's the one that gets gunked up the most. And so, a lot of us were taught, if we can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. Instead of having conversations that may be a little uncomfortable, or how to have those rough conversations, or to speak our truth in a kind and loving way instead of just kind of spewing it out, especially right now. Right now, we seem to be in this time that if you don't think like me, we can't be friends. And I don't know about you, if everybody looked the same, everybody dressed the same, everybody talked the same, everybody thought the same, I think that would be kind of boring. But it means that we have to have love and compassion and understanding for the way that others think. I love having these conversations where they help me to think maybe like, that's an interesting way. I've never thought of it that way before. And whether I change how I think about things or think about something new or in a new way, at least I've considered it. And sometimes we get caught up in our own old patterns and our old thoughts and the old way of doing things. And so right now we're really being asked to, it's time to let go of all of that, especially if it's not doing us any good, if it's not for our highest good anymore. And at some point, these things have probably helped save us, kept us safe, helped us to fit in, and all of those things. But is it what's best for you now? And is it truly yours? Is it what you were taught? We've had lots of conversations at Trinity about not being heard, being told to sit down and be quiet. When we go to school and, we have to sit and listen. One of our dear friends was rewarded at the end of the day if she didn't talk. How heartbreaking for a kid. Or all those times that maybe we were being silly and maybe got loud in a time that we weren't supposed to, and we were shushed. And so we quieted down. And so that little throat chakra that was wide open has now become closed. So there needs to be a way for us to connect with our hearts and bring that love into how we speak. So, for all those times that your voice was quieted, for all those times you didn't speak up, for all those times that maybe you said things harsher than you wish you had, or that you wish you would have. Whatever it is that's caught in the throat. Like for you to take a nice deep breath, bring that breath into the throat, take all of that heaviness out and blow it into the stick, please. One more nice deep breath in, bringing that air, swirling it around the throat chakra, clearing that throat, and putting it into the fire. May all of those words, all of that energy be transmuted, transformed to love and light. May we now have the confidence to speak our own truths and to listen as much as we talk. That's the other part about the throat chakra. It's actually connected to the ears, although there are ear chakras. They kind of sit at our ears. They're maroon compared to the blue of the throat. But it's also about listening as much as we talk, or even less. And listening to understand, not listening to just respond. So taking the light of the fire, that heat, bring it into the throat. Cleansing the throat. Rejuvenating the throat, bringing in that good, yummy energy. Okay. Last little bit before it burns my fingers. Bring in whatever you need. Okay. And if you think about it, all right in here is all to do with the throat. So whether it's the thyroid, us draining, our sinuses drain, our lymph nodes drain in this area. So I know a lot of people have been having issues with their ears. I'm still having some congestion in my ears. That's all part of the throat. Okay. All right. So we're only going to repeat our mantra 3 times today. Okay. And having that love for your voice. And our mantra today is, I speak my truth with love and clarity. And with all mantras, with this, sorry, that energy is moving in my throat. There it is. If I speak my truth with clarity or love and clarity doesn't feel right to you, you can always add in, I'm working on speaking my truth with love and clarity. So as we talk about this, if that makes that a little bit easier, then by all means. Or think of it that way as we speak our mantra. Okay. So, bringing attention to the throat, that beautiful blue throat chakra. Ready? Breathe in and out. And I speak my truth with love and clarity. I speak my truth with love and clarity. One more time. I speak my truth with love and clarity. And I'm only doing it for the 3 times today because it can be a lot with the throat. Even just that little bit. I can feel the energy shifting and moving. And you can come back to this or find another throat chakra mantra that speaks to you, so to speak. And do it as many times as you want, or do it 3 times, several times throughout the day. Especially if you find yourself in a situation that maybe you didn't get to say what you wanted to say. Maybe you feel like you were misunderstood. I speak my truth with love and clarity. And the more that you can say these out loud, the better use of your voice, right? Okay. So, we're going to try a little something today. And some of you may be okay with doing this, and some of you, this may be a little uncomfortable. And that's okay. Remember, I am not going to ask you to do anything I haven't done myself first. And I remember when I started trying to do the mantras in Sanskrit, and even still, I don't get all the pronunciations right. So, but for today, we're just going to Okay. And we'll just do it a couple of times. And this is all about the experience. It's about working through that uncomfortableness of using your throat. And remember that is the sound the universe makes. And we're inviting that in when we do this out loud. And technically when we do it inside, but it has more vibration when it comes from our voice. Okay? So again, we'll do this 3 times. Okay? And when we it's more of 3 sounds. Ah, oh, Okay? Ow. And sometimes we get stuck on that first part and we forget the So, if you can, if you're able to, if you're at work, this might not be the time, but give it a try when you're alone in your car, or at home, or walking, or wherever that you feel comfortable with this. This is about using the throat. Not about making yourself uncomfortable. Because if you're uncomfortable and then you feel foolish and then all of this other stories that start, right, then that's not going to help the throat. So I want you to do this in a space where you feel comfortable. And if you don't do it perfectly, that's okay. Just keep working on it. All right. Ready? Breathe in. Out. Good. Breathe in. Out. One more time. Breathe in. Out. Good. Take a cleansing breath. And out. And again, doing that 108 times can really help get that throat moving. Or doing a mantra that works for you. Or adding the I'm working on. Because we're all works in progress. Yeah. And if anybody ever tells you that they are completely healed, I would question it. We're all humans. We're all still working on everything. So, all right, my dears. I know this was a short one, but I appreciate you. I appreciate you joining us. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate and so grateful for all that you do in the world. So thank you. All right. Have a beautiful day. Go speak your truth with love and clarity. And we'll see you next time. Much love.